Across the old bridge, near the quiet creek, behind those trees, a hidden treasure, Spencer, Missouri. These days, it gets turtle traffic and the occasional tourist. And you'll find a guy who's a volunteer, caretaker, and the owner's best friend.
It was a pretty huge mess, roofs caved in, full of all kinds of things.
Quentin Stockham retired from a job and found work.
We tried to put it all back like it used to be, and we did that by looking at old photographs.
Photos like these from the heyday, a bustling business here before traffic dried up.
This end building was a repair garage.
Quentin spent 2 years volunteering on the restoration.
Next building is a cafe, which also doubled as a little grocery store. The far building is a feed store. Labor of love would be the best thing I could say because trust me, there's a lot of labor and a lot of love in this place.
Okay. If he's here, which is often, you can get an inside tour.
This next building here is the barber shop.
Quentin also joined the effort to restock the interior, the barber side and barber chairs from Lamar.
That's all been collected over the years.
They even have Prince Albert on a can.
Would you consider this a hidden gem?
Oh yes, definitely.
Why?
Well, because it is so original, there's a lot of things on the route that are not very original or not original at all that people have built. And these are all original buildings, and we've tried to keep everything authentic just like it was.
These buildings sit off the original Route 66. This concrete out here, poured in the 1920s. There's no plan to make money here. It's a sharing thing. Just share a story about the route, about Spencer.
It's fun when you hear some of the older people that talk about when they used to stop in here, maybe with their dad or their grandpa, and get a candy bar and a bottle of pop. It is a Chevrolet.
Of course, Quentin's love of history isn't limited to buildings. He's on the route with a classic 61 Bel Air.
We both love old things, nostalgia things, and we love cars, so it just seemed to be a good fit.
Spencer, Missouri. Free history. Just a short trip down 66.
Good morning. Good morning, Miss Judy.
It's a club where the meeting doesn't start
167 even.
until there's a moment of truth.
You're 143 today.
Okay, you can wave me now.
175.6.
I'll take
You
it.
did it. This lady has 50 pounds off now.
At the scale, the winners are losers. And they even get a Bernie sticker for burning calories.
You space that scales every week, and if that's not a motivation, nothing is.
In this club, there's a king of them all, Alvin Hill, tops of the Taking Pounds Off Sensibly Club, state champ too.
I lost 85.4 pounds, I believe it was.
Alvin used to fit in these pants, weighed 455 pounds, used to go to a scrapyard to get on a scale that could handle his weight.
I basically was near death. I had one foot in the grave, another on a banana peel.
In this club, Alvin got a diet plan, motivation, and friendship.
I just feel like a new person again. I always tell everybody I'm not half the man I used to be.
Beyond the support, the friendship, watching your portions, there's also, yes, an exercise component to Tops. I'm told before you start logging walking minutes or changing your diet, you have to see your doctor. Get them to sign on to the plan. And there are monthly $5 dues.
I will control my emotions.
And if that scale isn't kind to you, you don't get kicked out of this club. You get the support worthy of a king or a queen.
Each day is a new day, and that we are all here for their support. We are more like a family here than anything.
I will take off pounds sensibly.
This is the rock lifestyle, where you roll your own gear into a gig.
Yeah, and we're in sound check right now, so.
Josh Kennedy is guitar tech, band driver, and lead singer of the Black Moods.
But it's cool, man. Now every Tuesday morning is like Christmas.
Christmas, because for several Tuesdays in a row, their song Belladonna landed on Billboard's rock charts.
As we were pulling up, they started spinning the song, and we started jumping up and down like little girls, playing the heck out of it. So we're really happy about that.
We were like all excited, and the leakage went out in our transmission, and we have to go out in the van and crawl underneath it while somebody else starts it. So it's always like a high five and a punch in the gut.
Wheaton, 2, 3, 4. Oh, that's awesome.
It didn't happen overnight. Josh's rock and roll journey took the long, long road onto the Billboard chart.
And they called me at 4 in the morning, side of the highway in Flagstaff. Mom, what do we do?
If the band is the talent, Brenda is the backbone. She's back at Josh's old home base in the small town of Wheaton.
It was 2 hours of total mom meltdown because, oh my God, I've got to get my kid off the side of the highway. This is the merch.
She handles the t-shirt sales, the panic calls, of course, because she loves her son, but she also loves seeing a dream fulfilled.
This is Josh. He was about 2 years old, and times were tough, and I restrung the guitars with fishing line, and that is the guitar he purchased with his money from working at the grocery store here in town.
With a bit of success comes a bit more work and a bit of hope.
It feels different. It feels different right now. We're at a place we've never been.
After a few hours in Springfield, it's off to St. Louis, Cleveland, Nashville, and more, all on a bent axle that keeps blowing out tires.
It's the universe keeping us grounded.
We've made the shows, so that's all that matters.
What I hope for them is to not have any more blowouts, have a comfortable ride to tour in, and just make music and be happy.